Hi there, Terry back again. Hope I find you well. And I'm back with some more covers to show. And I thought I would do some Marvel for a change. And my favourite Marvel character has always been Daredevil. Well, him and Ben Grimm. I started reading DD again with Volume 4 and collected back to Volume 2. But then the collector or hoarder in me thought, how about collecting Volume 1? In my youth, I do remember buying DD number 8, the first Marvel book I ever owned. It will probably be the first one I buy in the single digits while I'm going back collecting these uh, in the near future for reminiscence sake. Mind you, I say bought it. My mother probably paid for it. I was only 8 at the time after all. My best friend then and now, Des Parker, was a Marvel guy. So I did read his books before Marvel UK reprint proliferated the UK market. He spent years picking up all the US books not distributed here because of Marvel UK. Anyway, I've got a few DDs back to number 24, but the main collection so far is number 83 to number 380. So after all this flight down memory lane, I'll get on with it. This is when you'll hopefully thumbs up, subscribe, and start to think of a comment. Right, off we go. Number 83. And this one is from January 1972 with a great John Romita cover and a cover where Black Widow's hands weren't coloured in, so no gloves. The story title is The Widow Accused. It was written by Jerry Conway, and the art was, well, the pencils were Alan Weiss and Barry Smith, and the inks were by Bill Everett. And talking of Bill Everett, this may be the last inking he did. Unfortunately, he died a year after this issue at the age of 55. And along with Stan Lee, he was the creator of Daredevil. He was also the writer, artist, and creator of Namor the Submariner, first seen in Marvel Comics in October 1939. And another fact about Mr. Everett, he was a descendant of English poet William Blake. Anyway, I digress. A quick synopsis of the plot of this issue. The Black Widow is accused of murder. Foggy Nelson for the prosecution, and Matt defends Black Widow. This causes Matt to resign his position as assistant district attorney, and soon he will be off. There you go, number 83. Then we have number 84, February cover date, with a great Gil Kane cover. This issue's title, Night of the Assassin, is written by Jerry Conway, pencils by Gene Colan, inks by Sid Shores. And the synopsis, old Hornhead fights an indestructible foe and introduces the creature called Baal, that's Baal, who actually first appeared in Iron Man number 41, September 71. And the major trivia for this issue is cock-ups, or errors, about references to previous issues. To understand the storyline, unfortunately, most of the references were typos, including one for an issue that had not yet been published. Then we have number 85, March cover date. And we have Gil Kane with the cover art. It was written by Jerry Conway, pencils by Gene Colan, and the inks by Sid Shores. And this story also features the Black Widow with the villain Gladiator, also known as Melvin Potter, who first appeared in Daredevil number 18 in May 1966. Then we have 86, April cover date, a John Buscema cover. And this was written by Jerry Conway, pencils by Gene Colan, inks by Tom Palmer. And the title, Once Upon a Time, The Ox. And the trivia to this one is Matt announces his engagement to Karen Page. But this barely lasts to the end of the issue, and then Matt renews his friendship with Natasha, the Black Widow. Then we have issue 87, May cover date, and another John Buscema cover. The title, from stage left, Enter Electro. And again, the writer is Jerry Conway, pencils Gene Colan, and the inks are by Tom Palmer. And this one, Dee Dee moves into an apartment building along with the Black Widow in San Francisco. They are the first major Marvel characters to move outside the New York City area. Matt and Ivan Petrovich share the second floor, and Natasha stays on the ground level. After all, they describe themselves as friends. Number 88, June cover date. And this is by Gil Kane and Ralph Reese. And we have Daredevil and Black Widow, Return of the Purple Man, in Call Him Kilgrave. This includes the first appearance of Larry Cranston, more on him later, and another story by Jerry Conway, Gene Colan and Tom Palmer. The trivia here, Dee Dee appears to put a radio in his billy club. And also this story contradicts details of Natasha's childhood from Uncanny X-Men number 268. So X-Men aficionados need to look that one up. And we have issue 89 from July 72. This cover is again by Sal Buscema, and the title is Crisis, with more Electro and Kilgrave problems. Writer Jerry Conway, art Gene Colan and Tom Palmer. And I don't have any trivia for this issue. Great cover though. And then we have number 90, cover by Gil Kane. And Dee Dee and Black Widow in the sinister secret of Project 4. Or what happens when the man without fear becomes a coward. With this issue, we have the first appearance of Mr. Fear. That's Larry Cranston from number 88. It was written by Jerry Conway and art Gene Colan and Tom Palmer. Then we have issue 91. Fear is the Key is the title. Gil Kane and Joe Sinnott are the cover artists. This is written by Jerry Conway, the art by Gene Colan and Tom Palmer. And this tale also ends with the apparent death of Mr. Fear. The trivia, the original cover shows Mr. Fear strangling Daredevil. And no explanation was ever given for the change due to the Comic Code, but they believe it was because of the Comic Code Authority were more stringent back then. You can see that cover in the extra material of Essential Series Daredevil number 4. Number 92, October 72, cover by Gene Colan. And as you can see, this is the issue that Black Widow's name joined the trade dress. The story on the eve of the Talon, and it's Jerry, Gene and Tom doing the writing and art, and also T'Challa, Black Panther, also guest stars in this issue. Then we have 93, Gil Kane and Tom Palmer doing the cover art. The title is A Power Corrupt, and it's again written by Jerry and the art is by Gene and Tom. And this is the first appearance of Damon Dran, the Indestructible Man. And last but not least, we have issue 94 from December 72. Art by Gil Kane. Title is He Can Crush the World. And it's written by Jerry Conway, art by Gene Colan and Tom Palmer. And the Marvel database is a bit confusing with this issue. On one line it says apparent death of Damon Dran, and then it says it's his first appearance, yet he appeared in number 93. Also, another bit of trivia. Yet again, they forget to colour Black Widow's hands. So she has no gloves on again. And that is it. That is your lot. I'd just like to wish everybody still watching a very happy Christmas and a fantastic New Year. I would like to thank you all to the subscribers that have been subscribing to me since July when I first started, and that was very much appreciated. We'll be seeing you in 2025, hopefully, and that's it from now. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.